Okay, grade 9 students, good day to you. This is our first online lesson, and our topic today is probability. So, what is probability? Probability is the measure of how likely an event or outcome is, and the different events have different probabilities. So how do we describe probability, and how do we understand them? First one is the word certain. When you talk about certain, it is 100% sure the event can happen. So let's say, for example, about this is the sun. Let's say, for example, what is the probability that the sun is hot? So we know already that the sun is hot, and we are very sure of that. So the probability will be like 100%. Next. The next one is likely. So what is likely? Likely means more than 50% the event will probably happen, but not very sure. Let's say, for example, this is a rainbow. Let's say, what is the probability to get or to choose or to pick a color red, orange, yellow, and green in the rainbow? So the percentage, you know that these colors are in the rainbow, so it will be like more likely to happen because you know yourself that the colors are in the rainbow. So more than 50%. Another one is unlikely. Unlikely is, on the other hand, it is less than 50% it will happen. So you are not very sure that it will happen, but it might happen. So let's say, for example, this one. Let's say the season is summer, and you think that tomorrow or the next day it will rain. So the probability that it will happen is very small because summer is, the sun is hot. It is sunny always. No cloudy, nothing like that. So the probability it will happen or it will rain is small, but it might happen too. And the last one is impossible. So how many percent impossible do? It will be 0%. The event is definitely not going to happen. You are not very sure that it will happen. 0%. No chance of happening. So let's say, for example, this picture. I have a cylindrical cube. A cylindrical wood. It's a rectangular square. It's a rectangular cube. It's a rectangular prism. And what is the probability that it will fit into a circular hole? So what do you think? Yeah, 0%. 0%. It will not happen. Okay, that is impossible. So those are four types of involving probability. So how do we express probabilities? So how do we make or how do we write a probability of something? So we have A over B, and it will be written as fraction. So in A, this will be about possible number of ways an event can happen, meaning these are the number of ways that you like to happen or maybe it will happen. No, it's A. Over, what about B? B in this situation or in this expression is the total number of possible events, or meaning these are the outcomes and how many events we are talking. How many number of possible events that can happen. So let's try an example. The first one is, what is the probability that I will choose a red marble? Okay, let's say, for example, what are the marbles inside? First, we have 3 red marbles, 2 black marbles, 1 purple marble, and 4 green marbles. So again, we need to choose a red marble. And how to make a probability, or how to write? It is a fraction. The numerator, or A, will tell you how many things you like, or it will happen. So in this question, red marble. So you will look at what are the red marbles, or how many red marbles do we have? We have 3. So we can write that in here, in our numerator. So we write there 3 over, and B class is the total outcome, meaning how many marbles do we have all in all. So we have 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4. How many? Those are 10. So the probability that you can get a red marble is 3 over 10. Easy, yes or no? Easy. Next. What about this? What is the probability to get a score of 2 in rolling a dice? So we have a dice here, and what is the probability you will get 2? The score of 2. This is 2. Look, this is 2. So again, we need to know how many outcomes do we have. How many do you think? Yes, there are 6 outcomes in the dice, meaning the scores of the dice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see it here. And the question here is to get a score of 2. In this situation, we need to get only the score of 2. And how many is that? Only 1. So we will write in the numerator, how many number 2 do you like to get? Only 1. So you will write there 1. And what about the denominator? These are all outcomes that we have. In the outcomes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will write here 6 outcome. So the probability to get a score of 2 in rolling a dice is 1 over 6. So that is all for today, or the lesson about probability. This is the basic introduction of our topic. Before we go, I would like you to answer the questions that follows in that Google form and submit your answer so I can check. Okay? Thank you and goodbye.